You're driving to work. You have a green light. While going through the intersection, a car blows through a red light and slams into the passenger side of your car. At the scene, you're already feeling some pain in your neck and back. While there are many aspects of a car accident case that you have no control over, there are some important things that you fully control. Building a case is like building a house with a deck of cards. The insurance company just has to poke holes and pull a card out to topple your entire case. Unfortunately, far too often, I see people unnecessarily do things that hurt their cases, or worse, destroy their car accident cases. If you're in a car accident, avoid making the mistakes that I'm going to discuss today. Hi, I'm Scott Poisson. I've been helping injured people since 1993. I'm licensed to practice law in Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and Florida. Avoid making these mistakes, which you have complete control over. 1. Leaving the scene of the accident without calling the police. It is always best, if possible, to have the police document the accident. Insurance companies are automatically suspicious when the police are not called. Also, people sometimes change their stories later on. It's always better to try to get the police involved if possible. 2. Leaving the accident without getting the name, contact information, and the insurance information for the at-fault driver. This is especially important if the police do not come to the scene. We have seen people later deny that they were even involved in an accident. If possible, take pictures of all vehicles, including the license plates. 3. Failing to timely seek medical attention. Even if you only have minor aches or pain, go to a healthcare provider. The sooner the better. It is critical that a medical provider document your injuries. The longer the delay, the easier it is for an insurance company to defend the claim. People don't get medical attention quickly for a variety of reasons, and none of them are good reasons. A. They don't think they're hurt bad enough, or they think their pains will go away. When someone doesn't report injuries to a healthcare provider for more than a few days, it only hurts a claim and gives ammunition for the insurance company. The longer the delay, the more damaging. And remember, no treatment equals no injuries in the eyes of the insurance adjuster, which equals no money. B. They don't get checked out because they don't have health insurance or the ability to pay. Don't ever use this excuse to damage your case. We have doctors who will provide the necessary care and treatment immediately on a lien, which means that you do not need health insurance and you don't pay money up front. In the description section below, I provide a link to my video on liens for a more thorough explanation. And C, they don't get checked out because they don't want to have to sit in a waiting room or be inconvenienced having to go to a hospital, urgent care center, or doctor's office. And I get it, who wants to be inconvenienced? But again, the longer the delay before a medical provider documents your injuries, the worse it is for your case. 4. Speaking directly to the insurance company without a lawyer. Understand that no matter how nice an insurance adjuster sounds on the phone, they are not your friends. An adjuster's entire existence is to try to pay nothing or as little as possible on claims. What you say can be used against you. You're always at an unfair disadvantage because the adjuster knows the laws and importance of certain facts and you don't. Adjusters are very good at appearing to be helpful, to entice you to say something that can be used against you later to hurt your case. By talking directly to an insurance adjuster, you are playing right into the insurance company's hands. 5. Posting on social media. In today's world, it is standard procedure for insurance companies and defense attorneys to search social media for pictures and posts about you. The context of pictures and posts can be easily twisted against you and destroy your case. That seemingly harmless picture could end up costing you tens of thousands of dollars. A picture of you momentarily smiling, laughing, or having fun can be twisted and used to argue that you are really not hurt or you just suffered minor injuries that are no big deal. Similarly, any pictures capturing you doing any physical activities will certainly be used against you. Don't make things easy for an insurance company. 6. Lying to your doctors, and this is a big one. It happens too frequently as people think they can outsmart everyone, and they can't. I've seen this unnecessarily ruin cases. Understand that you cannot hide prior accidents, injuries, and insurance claims from an adjuster or defense attorney. A lot of people are less than truthful out of fear that if they disclose something, it could hurt their case. While it may be true that a fact could decrease the value of your case, lying will outright destroy your case. Here's how it typically plays out. Person's in a car accident, goes to a hospital or to a doctor. The doctor will take what is called a medical history. They will ask if the person has had prior injuries or complaints to the same parts of the body. The person does not want to disclose back pain that he or she had three years earlier from another car accident because the person thinks it will hurt the case if he or she tells the truth. The other side will eventually find out because they get to subpoena all of your prior medical records from hospitals, doctors, and insurance companies. They will get your pharmacy records to see if you've ever been prescribed pain medications. They also have access to national databases that can provide a wealth of information about you. They will use every resource and search under every stone to find out as much as possible about you. And when they find out that you have been less than truthful, they will do everything possible to try to use it to destroy your case by arguing that you're a liar, you cannot be trusted, and you have no credibility. Likewise, they will use this information to make your doctors look bad as well. They will question your doctor like this. Question: Doctor, do you take a history from your patients? Answer: Yes. Question: Why? Answer: It's important to help diagnose and determine what injuries were caused by the accident. Question: Is it important for a patient to be truthful and provide a complete history? Answer: Of course. Question: Do you rely on the patient to be truthful with you? Answer: Certainly. Question: And you use this information to help determine your opinions regarding injuries from the accident? Answer: Yes. Question: Would it be important to know if the patient had prior injuries or problems to the same body part that he or she is claiming came from this accident? Answer: Absolutely. Question: Doctor, what history did the patient give you? Answer: No prior problems. Question: If the information that you were provided with is incorrect, could that have an effect on your opinions in this case, doctor? Answer: Yes. Question: Doctor, were you aware that patient was in an accident 2 years ago and complained of back pain? Answer: No. Question: Is that something that would have been important to you? Answer: Yes. Now this person has a big problem. The person tried to hide information, so now looks like a liar. It also really highlights the prior injury. It is much better to tell your lawyer and doctors the truth. Experienced lawyers are often able to minimize issues that you might think are problems when they know about them in advance. However, when they are surprised, it is too late for the lawyer to strategize how best to deal with a potentially negative fact. I will always remember a case where a client testified in a deposition that he could no longer play baseball after a knee surgery. His testimony was under oath. Unfortunately for him, the defense hired a private investigator who followed him around, right to the baseball field, and videoed him playing in a very serious adult league. I'm sure you could guess what this did to his case, which was otherwise a very good case. Don't lie. Don't make it easier for an insurance company to defend your case. Number 7, downplaying your injuries. Don't try to be Superman. Fully disclose all aches, pains, and problems to your doctors. If you don't tell them, they're putting it in your medical record, so it is as if you don't have a problem. Often people don't feel it necessary to disclose what they think is a minor pain. The problem is that when the pain hasn't gone away after weeks or it gets worse, the insurance company can easily argue that it was not from the accident because you never mentioned it to the doctor timely. Here's a tip. Anytime a doctor asks what hurts, start from the top of your head and go to your toes and state anything that is not 100% okay. 8. Failing to follow doctor recommendations and instructions. First of all, make sure you show up for all your appointments. Secondly, follow doctor's advice. If they tell you to do something or not to do something, it is a good idea to listen and obey. If a doctor recommends treatment and you ignore it, you're essentially telling the insurance adjuster that you don't need it or you're not hurt that bad. And if the adjuster does not think you're injured, then no money will be coming your way. 9. Waiting until it's too late. Each state limits the time you can file suit. Once that time passes, your claim will be forever barred. Remember, you have complete control to avoid every one of these mistakes if you're in a car accident. Don't make it easy for an insurance company to hurt your case. I hope you found this to be of value. If so, please click subscribe below, click like, and share with friends and family. Thanks for watching.